What's going on, guys? I'm Danny, and thank you for checking out my channel, Bluray Dan. Guys, how the hell are you? How's everybody doing today? I have a really big Blu-ray 4K update here for you guys. Tons of stuff in this one. Regular Blu-rays, regular 4Ks. Then we got some lenticulars. We got some Steelbooks collector sets. Mill Creek. No Arrow Video and Criterion. I've been saving those for separate videos. Maybe I'll just mix them back in again soon. We'll see. We got Mill Creek, like I said. We have Warner Archive, some stuff from Second Sight, Paramount Presents. Lots of really cool things. Some of them I'm just going to show off to you guys really quickly. Some of them I'm going to just talk about. Things like that. You guys know the jam. If you enjoy videos like this, please like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell and alerts. And let's get started with this, guys. Gonna go right into this right now. First, I want to go into the Warner Archive titles. I got a lot of them. Some I've seen, some I haven't seen. All of them I'm excited for. First and foremost, we have. I've actually never seen this one. This is Hans Christmas, right? Hans Christian Andersen. Really cool. I've heard a lot of things about that. Starring Danny Kaye. Never seen that one before. This one also Sunday in New York, because whenever it's something about New York, especially if it's a Sunday, we're watching it. This one I picked up because this is starring Paul Newman. This is Sweet Bird of Youth. Very nice. Now this one I've seen so long ago, it's been quite some time. Been wanting to check this out again, but of course this is Jennifer Lopez in Selena. Again, Warner Archive has been putting out a lot of great stuff. I don't know what's the best angle here. A lot of great stuff lately, and I've been very happy to grab some of them. Next up we have The Mystery of the Wax Museum. Let me know if you guys have seen any of these. A lot of them are blind pickups. This right here, we got a couple Katharine Hepburn titles. Big Katharine Hepburn fan. Actually, these are both starring Spencer Tracy and Katharine Hepburn. First and foremost, we have Pat and Mike. There you go. And then we have Without Love. And there you go. Katharine Hepburn is great. Next up, man, we have... This was such an odd movie. I remember seeing... I think I saw this in... I may have seen this in the theaters. Could be wrong. I think so, though. This is starring John Travolta. We have Michael. I believe he plays an angel in this one. Michael, let me know if you guys have seen Michael. Next up, this one actually really cool pickup. This is the first feature produced by a major studio in 3D, and this is House of Wax. Really awesome. Have not checked it out, but that's really cool. Super awesome to have that on Blu-ray. Next up, we have, of course, the classic. We have Pride and Prejudice. Very nice. Now, I watched this next one. Okay, yeah, stop it at the Pride and Prejudice, obviously. Now, I watched this one a couple weeks ago, and man, this was a very powerful film. Whoopi Goldberg did a great job. This one is Clara's Heart. Really good movie. Whoopi Goldberg just proves her acting chops right in this one. Heartfelt, deep, sad story. And also a beautiful story at the same time. I'd say check this one out if you have not yet. The next two I'm going to show off to you guys are starring in both of them, Mickey Rooney and Judy Garland. This one is Girl Crazy. Never seen Girl Crazy, but big fan of both of those actors. And then I have here, which I watched again a couple of days ago, we have Strike Up the Band. And this was super awesome. This one was really good. Very well acted. The talent in this film was just super high. The bar was set really high by both Judy Garland and Mickey Rooney. I highly recommend this if you guys have not seen that one yet. And then Warner Archive has been starting to release like 4-packs. I know they have like a noir set coming out and something else. I forget what other set, but this one is the Archive Collection horror thrillers. We have Innocent Blood, Body Snatchers, The Hunger, and Wolfen. Really awesome set right there. Cannot wait to dive into this. Halloween time is here, and this is one I really want to break into. Really cool, man. I like that Warner's been doing stuff like that. They've also released this, which is pretty cool. This is That's the Way It Is, starring Elvis Presley. And then they've been putting out a lot of cool, like DC cartoon TV shows as well. I've shown off in the past. Like the Teen Titans sets and stuff like that. This one right here, which I loved watching this one years ago. This was Legion of Superheroes. Really good, underrated. Don't hear many people talk about it, but that's released by Warner Archive. And then we have the complete first and second season of Final Space. Have never seen this before, but a lot of people spoke highly of it, so had to pick it up. So that's it for the Warner Archive titles. Next up, I'm going to go over the Mill Creek titles. Again, same thing. Some I've seen, some I haven't seen, but I had to show them off to you guys because some are really cool and some I cannot wait to dive into. First and foremost, this one I have not seen just yet. This is White Crane Chronicles. There you go. This one I watched the other day, and this one was really good. Very surprising. Never even heard anything of it. This is starring Ryan Reynolds, and this is The Nines. You guys ever heard of this movie? Ryan Reynolds plays. I don't want to really give it away, but he plays like three separate characters or one similar character that goes through three separate maybe time periods. I don't really want to say that. Three separate incidents, but really good. Very interesting. I really liked how the movie ended. The acting was great. I love Ryan Reynolds, always have. I'd recommend you guys checking this one out if you guys have not. Let's see, what do we have next? Okay, so these I haven't dived into just yet. But Mill Creek has been putting out a lot of really cool 2-packs, like double features. So the first one that we have here is The Man from the Alamo, and They Came to Cordura. There you go. Hope that's nice and clear for you. Then we have Hollywood Story and New Orleans Uncensored. Hollywood Story I've seen. I like that one a lot. So really looking forward to checking the other one out. Then we have The H-Man and Battle in Outer Space. Really cool 2-pack right there. And this one I'm looking forward to the most because we have Wesley Snipes in The Contractor and De Niro and Snipes in Fan. Really cool. Never seen that one. Never even heard of Fan. So looking forward to checking that one out. Now the next, I think, 6 titles here are they're very cheesy, corny Andy Sedaris films, and I didn't even know anything about this Andy Sedaris really until Mill Creek started putting these out. First up, we have Enemy Gold. Then we have The Dallas Connection. We have the sequel Return to Savage Beach. Hopefully that's in the shot. We have Hard Hunted. And here we have, whoa, almost slid out of my hand. We have Day of the Warrior. And then this one I just watched and I really enjoyed this. This is Fit to Kill. So Andy Sedaris, let me know if you guys watch Andy Sedaris films. Let me know what you think of them. Let me know what your favorite one is, and let me know if you have any recommendations for me. Next 3 titles I got here for you. Mill Creek has been plowing out their Ultraman stuff. They got the rights to it, and they've just been popping them out like crazy. I have not had the chance to check these out just yet because there's so much included in them, whether it's movies or series. This one right here is Ultraman Orb, the movie. Let Me Borrow the Power of the Bonds. Long title, guys. You could have shortened that one. Then we have Ultraman Geed, the movie. Connect the Wishes. And this one, I actually like this set. I love how this set looks because it's got a beautiful slipcover on there. This is Ultraman X, the series, plus the movie. Really nice slipcover right there, and you can take it off. Different artwork on the inside. Really liking the Ultraman stuff. I have seen some of it. I think Series 1, and I've seen a couple of the others and some episodes throughout, but there's just so much. There's so many. It's like, it's Power Rangers, but it's like there's even more. So it's a lot, but really great series, especially if you're a fan of them. The way Mill Creek's been putting these things out, I highly recommend you guys checking them out. And then Mill Creek sent this over to me. This one, I remember seeing season 1, have not had the chance to check out the other seasons just yet. But this is the complete series of 12 Monkeys. Really nice artwork there. Love that. You guys like this angle better? You tell me what side is best. You tell me, guys. Really nice set. I believe it's 8 discs. I forget how many seasons. I think 4 seasons. Correct me if I'm wrong. There is artwork on each of the discs. Very, very nice. Mill Creek. Oh, nice different artwork on the inside right there. So really nice. Mill Creek's been putting out a lot of really great TV shows. Complete series. They put out Community, The Mindy Project. A lot of great stuff, and even with the King of Queens, lots of stuff, man. So if you guys don't know much about Mill Creek, be on the lookout for them, guys. Pay attention because they're putting out a lot of cool things. Next up, I'm going to go over kind of, this is going to be a big mix of stuff. We got Wuggle USA, we have Paramount Presents, and then I have a lot of RLJ stuff and Shudder stuff, Shudder exclusives or Shudder originals. So let's just dive right into those. First and foremost, from Wuggle USA, we have Better Days. Very deep, Very well acted film about bullying and what can happen and what things like that can lead to. Well acted foreign film. If you guys are into stuff like that, I'd say check it out. Deep story. Almost knocked the whole entire stack over here, by the way. Deep story, but I'd say check it out. Next up, we have Donnie Yen in Enter the Fat Dragon. You know, it was all right. Donnie Yen. It's a lot of the stuff he's doing now is like really goofy, over the top. Not the biggest fan of this one. You know, decent action, but it's him in a fat suit and proving that he's just as good, heavier as, I don't know. You get the idea. It was okay. It was okay. Donnie Yen's cool, but some of the choices, like the Iceman, not even a fan of that one at all. Next up, this one I actually kind of liked, and it's based on. I don't want to say based on a true story per se. I guess it kind of is. It's loosely based on a true story. This one is called Samurai Marathon. I really like the visuals in this. I like the action that was in it. Actually, really, really good visuals. Love the visuals. The cinematography was top notch. Good acting, well acted. Again, good action. Another foreign film. Recommended if you guys like stuff like that. And it's based off a real thing called the Samurai Marathon, and I guess what started it all. So if you enjoy stuff like that, check it out. Next up from Well Go USA, guys. This was a rough watch. This is starring Josh Hartnett, which I absolutely love, and John Malkovich, which I'm a fan of. This one is Valley of the Gods. Guys, I don't even know if I could really even like explain to you what the film was about. The acting was odd choiced, sometimes over the top, sometimes it was okay. Every now and then the visuals were okay, cinematography was good. Just this movie felt like I was watching it forever. The story was all over the place for me. I personally didn't like it. If you've seen it, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Love Josh Hartnett though, guys. 30 Days a Night, come on. Another one from Marvel USA. See, a lot of the stuff is hit or miss, man. This one is called A Soldier's Revenge. Guys, again, the acting was so off. I was such not a fan of this film. Story was alright, but the film itself was just, I don't know. It wasn't doing it for me at all. Let me know if you guys have seen it. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. Now, this, on the other hand, was a pretty decent one. This was called House of Hummingbird. What will you say? Also, love their slipcovers, man. When Wellgo they put slips into things, man. I've been saying that since the beginning. They really do a nice job. Spot gloss, stuff like that. Extremely well acted film. I want to say it's kind of like a coming of age story, and a lot of life events happen within this film that a lot of children have to go through, and I would recommend you guys checking this one out. House of Hummingbird, really, really good film. Good film. Again, deep, sad kind of movie, but it was very interesting. I believe this is the last one from Marvel USA. This one is called Gundala: Rise of a Hero. Not gonna lie, this one was actually pretty cool. I like the cinematography. I like the action. Didn't know a single thing about this going into it. But this kid basically has hero powers, and it's based on is it a comic book? He has hero powers, electricity. It's a lot of good action in this one as well. Good cinematography, a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this one. I recommend you guys checking this one out. Again, really cool slipcover from Wellgo USA. You got your nice, it's not showing off for some reason. I thought the light would show it, but nice spot gloss and embossing and stuff. So good job, Wellgo. Next up, this one here is from Vinegar Syndrome. This one was weird, man. This is David Niven in Old Dracula. Very bizarre film. He was trying to drug women. It was so weird. Such a weird film. I just really wasn't into it. He was trying to drug women. It was pretty kind of pervy. Then I think at one point there was blackface in it. I don't know. Wasn't a big fan of this one. Let me know if you guys have seen Old Dracula. Not the worst, but not the best. The next two titles here are actually there are Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan titles. Had to grab these because I didn't have these in the collection. This one is Sleepless in Seattle, the 25th anniversary edition. You can't get wrong. You can't go wrong with this this duo right here. I think I have You've Got Mail, which is probably my favorite one from these two right here. And this is a Sony title, and then this one right here, I've never seen. I didn't even hear about this one until recently. This is again Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan, and Joe versus the Volcano. Never heard of it. If you guys have seen it, please let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that one. Next up is the only Paramount Presents title that I got here. This one is Paramount Presents number 9. This is Roman Holiday. It just came in. Look at that. There's the front cover. There's the back. On the inside, once again, you have that nice fold-out poster. Really love what they're doing. Got the clear case on the inside. They're putting a lot of time into this stuff, honestly. You got disc art, you got inside artwork. So really nice, man. I love what Paramount Presents has been doing, and I hope they continue it. I love when they do little things like that. The studios like Warner Brothers, Lionsgate. Lionsgate's doing Vestron again. Stay tuned for that. I'm really excited for that. Next up here, guys, we're gonna jump into, well, no, not yet. This is more of the horror-ish section. We first have from DreamWorks, Universal Studios. We have 6 Spooky Stories collection. This is DreamWorks 6 Spooky Stories. You got Scared Shrekless, The Ghost of Lord Farquaad, The Pig Who Cried Werewolf, Night of the Living Carrots, Thriller Night, and Monsters vs. Aliens, Mutant Pumpkins from Outer Space. So really cool. If you're a fan of these, the DreamWorks titles, that's cool to have, especially around Halloween time if you got any children, something like that. Or if you're a child yourself, go watch it. Go pick that one up. Next is one that I've been really wanting to watch. I'm so happy I got my hands on this, guys. This is the prequel animated, the animated prequel to Train to Busan. This is Soul Station. I've heard nothing but good things about this. Really can't wait to check it out. I know Peninsula's in theaters, but New York still has the theaters closed, so can't check that one out just yet. But I'll watch this in the meantime. Really looking forward to this. If you guys have seen that, let me know. If you haven't seen Train to Busan, check that out. The next titles, again, these are from RLJ Films and Shudder. This one's not from Shudder, but this is from RLJ. This one is The Postcard Killings. This is starring Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Famke Janssen, which, no offense to her, she's like unrecognizable almost. I didn't even realize it was her for a while. Really a sad, dramatic story. Their daughter dies, and he's hunting down this. Kind of like the film Seven. Lots of like hidden like meanings and lots of, you know, death with clues and stuff like that. I'm not explaining myself, just I got so much going through my mind. But Jeffrey Dean Morgan was great. Famke Janssen was really good as well. But I mean, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, he's doing his thing, man. I'd recommend you guys checking that one out. But it is a sad story. Next up, so here we go, guys. Shudder has been. See, no, you know what? All right, I'll hold off on this one. Next up here, it's also from RLJ. I don't know if this is a Shudder original. I don't think it is. I know it's on Shudder. I think it is. This one is the Blu-ray of The Barge People. Very cheesy, very corny. The acting was all right. The artwork right here, it looks so much better than it does the makeup did in the movie itself. Basically, they're doing chemical waste tests or they're throwing chemical waste out, and it's changing these barge people into these weird, creepy things, and they're coming after you and they want to eat you. Cheesy, corny. I don't think it's a Shudder original, but it was it's a horror from RLJ. The next group are Shudder originals, and we got some really good ones here. So we have a Shudder original series. This one is called Cursed Films, and this one is the myths and legends behind Poltergeist, The Omen, The Exorcist, The Crow, Twilight Zone, the movie. This is a really interesting set here. I love what they've been doing, Shudder. They've been putting stuff out like this. This one goes over kind of like the crazy things that were going on behind the scenes and on the sets while filming these haunted films, these horror films. And I thought it was really interesting, like car crashes, plane accidents, stuff like that. Very interesting. I recommend you guys checking that one out. And also we have another one. This is an RLJ title, but not Shudder. It's similar to this in the sense of it's not horror, it's more sci-fi. This is James Cameron's story of science fiction. They say it's season 1. I don't know if they're going to do any more of them, though. But this was also really good. You go behind the scenes of the thought process of films like E.T. and 2001: A Space Odyssey, and all these different things, and interviews with cast and directors, Christopher Nolan, Guillermo del Toro, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Really interesting. Highly recommend. I think you guys would really like that. Then I had to grab a couple other Shudder original titles because they've been putting out some really good stuff. And these are ones that I haven't seen. First up, we have The Marshes. I don't even know where to look. Second, we have Party Hard, Die Young. And then finally here we have The Room. I think I've heard some good things about The Room. Have not had the chance to check it out yet, or the other ones for that matter. But yeah, I'm starting to dig Shudder stuff. I think it's going to be a really good spot for Halloween titles. Another Shudder original here, we have Z. This one was creepy. Good acting, good cinematography, very, very creepy. One thing in particular in this film, they have like a children's toy that like you press the alphabet and it says the letter, and it kept on saying Z, Z, Z when nobody's touching it. And then the same thing was kind of happening in my house to like one of my nieces or nephews' toys. Creeped me the hell out. Lasting impression. I think you guys would dig this one. I highly recommend it. Really creepy, creepy monster in this one, if you want to call him a monster. Very odd. And then finally from Shudder, guys, fantastic show. Super awesome release here. RLJ did a great job. Shudder did a great job. This one is Creepshow Season 1. Now, unfortunately, I can't show what happens here. This is because it's just when the lights are out. This is stop it, Danny. This is a glow-in-the-dark slipcover, and it's super awesome. If you want to see it, you can check it out on my Instagram. If I shut the lights in here, my camera's not going to pick it up, but really, really nice. I've seen the first Creepshow film. Very entertaining. This set right here, really, really good. I watched every episode, and I can't wait for season 2. Hope they do another really nice release like this. Highly, highly recommend, everybody. Next up, again, guys, we have just another bunch of kind of random titles, but a lot of stuff that has come out this year. Stuff that I wanted to pick up, stuff I want to talk about. First and foremost, this is going to be a long video, guys, so I hope you're enjoying. First here, we have, I love this. I saw this for the first time last year, What We Do in the Shadows, the movie. I also got season 1 on DVD. I forget where I put that one, but great funny film. Did not know anything about it when I first went into it. Highly recommend it, and the show is funny too. Highly recommend that one. Next up, guys, we have, this is a war film. This is, I believe, one of my top 3, maybe my top 5. It might even be my top 2. I don't know why I'm going in that order. Films of the year. This is a war film. This is called The Outpost. It's based on a true story. A lot of people sleeping on this. This one, I forget the company who released this. Screen Media released this Blu-ray. Great acting, fantastic visuals, sad story, powerful, true story. Highly recommend you guys checking that one out. And then the special features shows off what happened to the true soldiers. So highly recommend you guys checking that one out. Next up here, we have Chad Michael Murray and Bruce Willis in Survive the Night. Another like survival film. They're kidnapped and in their own home, and they have to survive the night. Not a big fan of Bruce Willis at all anymore, but this one was okay. I actually enjoyed this one. Found it to be an easy watch, and I highly recommend you guys checking that one out too. Decent film. Not many people talking about it. Another one here from Lionsgate. We have Force of Nature. This is a Mel Gibson film. David Zayas, who I actually am friends with his daughter, so that was really cool to discuss the film with her. After I watched it, was all right. I enjoyed it. Mel Gibson's okay. He did a cough. He coughed so much throughout this movie that it kind of drove me nuts. But it was all right. Decent action flick throughout like a hurricane in an apartment building. So recommend you guys checking it out. Maybe wait for the price to drop. It's not the best film. I have a mosquito flying around here. It's not the best film in the world. But if you're looking for like a mindless action flick, I'd say you can give that one a shot. Here is one that I was not a fan of at all. I was hoping I would be, but this is from Universal Studios, Robert Downey Jr. in Doolittle. Was just not a fan of this one. Could not get into it for the life of me. I did not like how Robert Downey played the character. Maybe that's how he's supposed to be played, but I just wasn't a fan of it. You can't win them all, I guess, right, Iron Man? Next up, this one was decent. This is starring Blake Lively and Jude Law. This is the rhythm section. Decent action flick. Same kind of thing. Person loses everything that they love, and they want to fight back. And action movie. Boom. I'd say check it out. I love Blake Lively. My God, I love Blake Lively. Next up, we have a controversial film. This one is also a Universal title. This is The Hunt. It was okay. I wasn't a big fan of it. Lots of just basically shoot 'em up and stuff like that. Some of the parts were okay. Some of the final action scene I thought was pretty good, but wasn't the biggest fan. Other than that, political murder, I don't know. It was all right. I'd say if you want to check it out. But wasn't the biggest fan of that one. I could take it or leave it, to be honest. This one I enjoyed. This one I forget. Oh man, I forget the actress's name. What is her name? What is her name? I can't think of it. Okay, sorry. Her name is Anya Taylor-Joy. I don't know why she's from The Witch. How could I not have known that? Stupid. This one is Emma. This is like a quirky, witty time period piece. Really nice costume design. I enjoyed it for what it was. This is a sweet movie. I love the costumes. I love the cinematography and the colors. And the comedy was pretty fun as well. So I'd say check this one out. I don't know why I couldn't remember her name at all. This one, guys. Big fan of the show. Love the movie. This is Impractical Jokers, the movie. Probably my favorite comedy show out there right now. I love these guys so much. They're from New York. I've watched them from season 1. Absolutely funny, hilarious comedy team right here. If you guys have not seen Practical Jokers, I say check them out. There's not much that makes me laugh. Watching that show actually makes me crack up. Next up here, guys, we have Ben Affleck in The Way Back. Powerful film. Great acting. Movie that has to deal with drinking and some real problems. And it's heartfelt. And good cinematography, good story. I'd say check this one out. Good job, Ben Affleck. You did good. The next one here just came out recently. This is Deep Blue Sea 3. It's a shark horror film. This one wasn't my thing. I like the original Deep Blue Sea. This one really wasn't for me. Some okay kills, but I'm just wasn't the biggest fan. If you guys have seen Deep Blue Sea 3, please let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. Watched this the other day again, and this one is starring Steve Carell. This is Irresistible, another political film. Not the biggest fan of politics, so this right here was okay. The story was decent actually, but you have to sit through politics to get through it. If you're not a big fan of politics, I don't know if I'd really recommend it. If you are and you're a big fan of Steve Carell, I say check it out. From Warner Brothers, we have Deathstroke, Knights and Dragons, the movie, animated film. One of the better of the later animated DC animated films. This one was pretty brutal, actually very brutal. I had some rough language, so don't let your kids sit with you and watch it if you're not into that. But cool backstory on Deadpool. Deadpool, see? Wade Wilson. Cool story on Deathstroke. It was okay. I like the animation too. That one was enjoyable. Next up, everybody's raving about this one. I liked it. I didn't love it. It was okay. It's in among my top probably 15, 20 films of the year. This is Pete Davidson starring in The King of Staten Island, loosely based off of his life. Acting was okay, but you gotta know Pete Davidson. You gotta like Pete Davidson's films or his style to really kind of get into it. And for those who always complain about me throwing the movies, I'm not throwing the movies. It's right here. The couch is right next to me, so shut the hell up. Anyway, this one I actually really enjoyed. This is starring Michael Shannon. This one was The Quarry. Something happens to this guy. Well, I don't really want to give it away. This guy, I forget his name. He disguises himself as a local priest or minister, and there's some sketchy stuff going on around the neighborhood, and they're trying to pin a murder on somebody, and they're looking into him. Good acting. It was very slow burn, but I really enjoyed watching this one. Michael Shannon was great. Actually, the whole cast was great. Shea Wiggum, is that his name? You guys tell me. I enjoyed that one. The Quarry, underrated. And actually, this one right here, this is a Shout Factory release. This one is probably my favorite film of the year so far. I'm sorry I'm spitting, guys. This is if not my favorite film of the year so far. I just got this for $13 on eBay. Jesse Eisenberg and Ed Harris in Resistance, a war film. Not the biggest Jesse Eisenberg fan, but he did a great job in this one. Really enjoyed it. Really enjoyable. Highly recommend you guys check that one out. I love stories like that. So, yeah, moving on. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you guys is from Second Sight Films. This is a collector's edition. This just came in. This was just released. This is a really, really nice set here. I've never seen the film, but I cannot wait to check it out, especially now after having this edition. This is Walkabout. It's a limited edition set. If you guys are a fan of this film, I think I have it on Criterion. If you guys are a fan of this film, I highly recommend you guys picking this up. Hardcover set. It comes with the film itself. It comes with look at this. Look at all this extra stuff. You got books and stories on it, and pictures and essays, and I think the novel itself, if it's based on a novel, I'm pretty sure. Really, really great release. Second Sight has been releasing a lot of cool stuff. I just showed off in one of my previous videos, Revenge, the neon film Revenge. Really, really good. I highly recommend you guys checking this one out, picking it up, or at least check out Second Sight if you're not a big fan of this one, because they've been putting out a lot of cool things. Let's see. Next up, I'm going to go over the TV shows that I have here for you guys. I'm just going to kind of plow through them. I'm not going to really get into any of them here. First and foremost, we have Norman Reedus in Season 1 of Ride with Norman Reedus. Love him in Walking Dead. Don't even get me started with the Walking Dead news. Next up, a big fan of John Krasinski. This one is Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan Season 2. We have, let's just bring them all over here. Let's just bring them all over here, man. We have South Park, the complete 23rd season. How the hell is this one still going on? We have Young Sheldon, Seasons 1 and Seasons 2. Season 3 just came out. I was a fan of, especially my mother was, a fan of Big Bang Theory. Never checked out Young Sheldon, so I figured why not give it a shot. From Warner Brothers, we have a couple titles here. So this is Season 1 of His Dark Materials, which is actually a really good show. Surprising, didn't know anything about it when I went into it. I recommend it. Then we have Castle Rock. Season 1 was really, really good. I believe they released that one on 4K. Season 2 only gets a Blu-ray release. We have, this was a really good release here. We have The Watchmen Season 1. Love the artwork on there as well. Thought the show was pretty good. The next 4 here are actually DC shows. DC, 3 of them are like the modern DC shows, and one of them is an old one. First and foremost, we have Batwoman Season 1. I don't know. This is a different release. This one did not come with a digital copy. I didn't even know that they were making one like that. Crazy that the actress is already gone from that show. Next up, we have The Flash, the complete 6th season. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of the show, but I like that they're not afraid to mix all the different shows and combine them. So that's kind of why I'm trying to get them all. Then we have Supergirl Season 5, or the complete 5th season. So that's it for like the modern DC shows. Then Warner Brothers released this recently, which is awesome. It's Wonder Woman, the complete collection, all episodes newly remastered, the original Wonder Woman. So that's really awesome, and I'm happy to have this in the collection. Now, this is actually not a show. This is a steelbook. It's an A24 steelbook. I'm not going to open it up right now because I'm not sure where I want to display it or what I'm going to do with it just yet. But had to get this one. I got it on Amazon for like $11.50, $12, something like that. This is the Blu-ray of The Witch. It's a foreign release, but I mean, come on. I'm happy to have it. Again, you know how I am with A24, so really, really excited to have it. I just wish, just wish they didn't have the foreign title on there. That kind of bothers me a little bit, but happy to have this in the collection. And now the final set of stuff that I'm going to show off to you guys. This is a long video. Sorry, I apologize. I hope you're enjoying it, though. The final set of stuff is, these are 4K releases. So let's just dive right into the 4K releases. First and foremost, I was looking everywhere for this. I couldn't find it until recently. I got it, I think I made an offer on eBay for it. I got it for, I think, maybe $14 with the slipcover. This is Color Out of Space. Was not sure what I was gonna think about this one, but I loved the reviews on it and the coloring that I saw from the trailer. And you know, it was a wild film. Wait, is this a Shudder? I don't know if this is a Shudder release exactly, but I know it's got the Shudder sticker on there. But I don't know. Nick Cage is Nick Cage in this. The colors are crazy. It's haunting. It's a little odd. It's creepy. It's weird. Just said a bunch of words that mean the same thing. But I enjoyed it, and I recommend you guys checking it out. Some practical effects in there. Look at that slip cover, man. If you can find it with the slip, get it with the slip. If you can find it in 4K, get it in 4K. Next 4 titles that I got here, guys. Or let's go over the, let's do one by one. Next up here, we got, this was just released. This is the 4K Ultra HD of Beetlejuice. Thought this was a very solid 4K release. I love how it sounded. I love the look of it. The visuals was absolutely, it was stunning. I loved it. Really haven't seen Beetlejuice in so many years, so it was really good to revisit again and now have it on 4K. Love the artwork and the coloring on the 4K slipcover as well. And next up we have The Goonies, which I mean, everybody loves The Goonies. I love that they released this on 4K as well. You can see a really nice edition. Maybe if I hold up a little closer, really nice edition. Some cool detail, embossing, debossing, stuff like that. The 4K, I thought it was really good. It wasn't perfect in certain spots, but I really enjoyed it for what it was. Not many special features on there. or additional special features. But really good, really cool to have in 4K. I think it's the best version that was released though. The next two titles that I got here are Sherlock Holmes and Sherlock Holmes: A Game of Shadows. Ironically, not ironically, I don't know, but stop after Game of Shadows. Oddly enough, I think they did a better job with the 4K transfer on the first one, and I think they did a little bit worse of a job with the second one. You kind of think it's the other way around, but enjoyable films. If you're a fan of Sherlock Holmes, Robert Downey Jr., I say check them out. Weren't perfect releases or perfect transfers, but cool to have on 4K. If you're a fan, like I said, of Robert Downey Jr., that type of film, check it out. If you're not, I would leave it alone. Next up here, we have another DC animated film. This one was alright. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. This is Superman: Man of Tomorrow on 4K Ultra HD. Love to know what you guys thought of this one. I liked it. I wasn't the biggest fan, but it was enjoyable. You know, some of them, DC animated films for me are hit or miss. Sometimes they're really good, sometimes they're just really bland. That one was okay. Next up, we have the 4K of Jaws, the lenticular edition. I still have the plastic on this just because I don't want to mess the lenticular up, but really nice lenticular. Kind of simple, but I love me some lenticular, man. Good release. Love to have Jaws on 4K. How the hell could you not, man? It's Jaws. Then we have the wonderful Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. Really enjoyable film. I love the cinematography on this one. Love the colors. Cannot wait to see how Suicide Squad is. Then we have Sonic the Hedgehog. Was a little better than I thought it was going to be. Jim Carrey was fun. Sonic was okay. Not the best, not the worst. It's a fun movie for the family if you're looking for something, but other than that, it wasn't groundbreaking. I didn't think it could be. The next three titles that I got here for you are Tom Cruise 4Ks. First we have Days of Thunder. There you go. We have Top Gun, and then we have War of the Worlds, which I love War of the Worlds. Really, really good movie. I actually just got the Criterion. I showed it off in my previous Criterion video, which was the last video I posted. Feel free to go check that out. I got the original one from Criterion. I've never seen it before, so I'm really excited to check that one out to see the comparison between the two. Animated film here that I think a lot of people probably will enjoy, or a lot of kids. This one is Scoob. Grew up with Scooby Doo on Cartoon Network. Always enjoyed watching it. This one was fun. A couple throwbacks and some characters that showed up in there that I thought was a cool little throwback to the show, and yeah, enjoyable. Not the best animated film, but I liked watching it. For crying out loud, leave me alone. This one was actually a really good animated film. Big fan of this. I mean, my niece is such a tremendous fan. I love the first one. I have to sit down and fully watch this one, but the colors and the sound was so good. This is Trolls World Tour. Again, really, really nice release. Look at that beautiful holographic, sparkly slipcover right there. Really nice. Really, the Trolls movies are fun. If you have children and you haven't watched it, I recommend it. And then finally, guys, a really, really big set. This was just released. This is the 4K Ultra HD of the Alfred Hitchcock Classics Collection with Rear Window, Vertigo, Psycho, and The Birds. I have watched a few of these already. I've sat down and scanned through a few of these, and man, the transfers on them are really, really nice. They've done a fantastic job. Psycho was really done well. I think, what was it? Which one did I watch? Rear Window or Vertigo? I think Rear Window was really good. I watched The Birds recently. I'm very curious to see how it looks on 4K, so I can't wait to check that one out. But again, it's just a really, really nice set. Not the biggest fan. Well, I love the artwork and everything that they went with, but I'm not the biggest fan of how they put the discs in those cardboard sleeves. Sometimes it's hard to get out. Sometimes they go too far back, but it's a really, really nice set. And guys, I'm going to announce this here right now. This is the first time. If you're still watching this video, you're lucky, because you're going to have a chance to win this here. I'm going to be doing a giveaway on my Instagram account, so head over to @Bluray_Dan. A giveaway of this 4K set, not a digital copy. This is a 4K set giveaway. I'll be posting it up in the next few days, so check it out. Be on the lookout. Follow me on Instagram for more giveaways and stuff like that. And yeah, recommend you guys checking this set out or getting this set if you're a big Alfred Hitchcock fan. But all right, guys, that does it for this video. I can't even breathe anymore, and I got so much to do now to edit and put this video up. But hope you enjoyed it. I think there was like 100+ things here. And I just wanted to show it to you guys. I miss you guys. Thank you so much. I've been posting a lot of videos lately, Please check them out. I really appreciate it. I'm working hard on a lot of them. Got a lot more coming, actually. I did a projector review. I got another projector review coming up soon. I have a soundbar review coming up. Some Arrow video stuff coming up. A lot of different things. So I'd appreciate it. You guys hit that, again, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell and the alerts. And I really appreciate it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there. Stay healthy. As always, I'm Danny. This is the Bluray Dan channel. I'll see you guys next time. Peace!